Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two out, nobody on. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Jorge Polanco.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Carrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joe Mauer.
Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. He flew out in his last at bat. Now the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. One and two, here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ready once again, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That is the only way you're going to hit that ball. The ball's fading away from you. He stayed with it and drove it to the opposite field. He tried to pull it, he would have rolled over.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 1-0. And this will be fouled away.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Line towards center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Robbie Grossman is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 36.
Ryan O'Rourke
Robbie
takes over now to start the home
Now pitching
11th,
for
and he's looking to
Minnesota,
get this one to the
number
visiting
61.
12th.
Ryan O'Rourke.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now,
Leading
and
off with
looking
a
to
J,
improve on a 1
the
for 5
shortstop.
effort so far.
Troy Tulowitzki.
In there at the knees, strike 1. hit on the ground out to short. Polanco ranges to his right. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Ready for another shot now. Russell Martin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 home to Martin. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. One out, nobody on. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Digging in to try it again. Steve Pearce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
2 outs at the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. He swings and grounds it to short. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he is out at the plate, trying to end it once and for all, but we will play another inning as the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Vargas. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Little chopper back his way. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball two now. And he misses again, ball three. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off, ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
The 0-1. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Hey, it's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
In now, John Ryan Murphy. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Still, one run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 9-9. Stepping up now, Ezekiel Carrera. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here.
Ezekiel Carrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Ezekiel Carrera sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. So coming to the plate, Devin Travis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. They just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Blue Jays go down in order. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. J.P. Howell takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 56, J.P. Howell.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Set. Here's the 3-1, and possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Hey, sacrifice was in
Now batting,
order right there as he
the first
gets the
baseman,
bunt down right there. And
Joe
sometimes
Mauer.
it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 1-0. Hit hard down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he lifts it in the air to right field. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. His line not pretty. 0 for 6 in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Twins 10, the Blue Jays 9. Brandon Kinsler comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th.
Brandon Kinsler.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jose Bautista.
Grounded back up the middle. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Melvin Upton Jr.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. The 1-1 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. One out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Troy Tulowitzki will be next. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Russell Martin now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0 wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 3-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now you got the tying run at third base with 2 outs. And let's see if someone can come up with another big hit with 2 outs and maybe drive that run in.
Here's Steve Pearce now. And he lays off there, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
I love the late inning at-bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit to tie this game.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. The 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Roll on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even settle this one as that ends the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we are all even at 10 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Kenny Vargas.
Leading
He's
off
looking
for the
for his
Twins,
third hit of the ball game
designated
here.
hitter, Kenny Vargas.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Two and one now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2, and he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
You know what was really impressive to me
The
about that
left fielder,
strikeout?
20,
He fell behind
Eddie
2-0 to start the at-bat.
Rosario.
That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count
Now
0-2, right? You
Right
have to
center
protect
fielder,
for the fastball.
Danny
You have to look for the
Santana.
soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pierce is there for it, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Our score holds at 10 apiece. Digging in now,
Leading off for
Ezekiel
Toronto,
Carrera. He was
left
punched out
fielder,
looking at strike 3 last
Ezekiel
time through.
Carrera.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. One and two, here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 2-2 offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Two-two. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Josh Donaldson.
In now, Josh Donaldson. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. Jose Bautista will be next. The 3-0. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now to the plate, Jose Bautista. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Here's the first pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The dozier for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Now at the plate, Melvin Upton Jr. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Rosario is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are all even at 10 apiece. Jason Grilli gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Jason Grilli.
Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. to 2-2 now.
Next up, 2-2.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And now pitch on the way. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This is line to left. Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game. And a 2-out hit will bring Joe Mauer to the plate.
Well, that's a nice swing on a 2-0 fastball. That falls right down the middle. You're lucky he kept it in the ballpark. Hit it hard, squared it up. When you find yourself down 2-0, doesn't mean you got to give in.
Stepping in now, Joe Mauer, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. The 1-0. Ball 2.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. Robbie Grossman would be next. The 3-0. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now the 3-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Up next for the Twins, third baseman, Robbie
Digging in for his
Grossman.
second at-bat, Robbie Grossman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 takes a knee-high fastball. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. Our score holds at 10 apiece. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Troy
Leading off for the
Tulowitzki.
Jays,
He hit a 2-bagger
the
and later
shortstop.
scored in his previous plate appearance.
Tulowitzki.
And a ball 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a liner. Foul.